Did you ever think that life would be easier if you looked like the stars? Sandra Bullock, Christy Brinkley, or Elin Woods? Do pretty people really get all the breaks? Now, you may have thought so until reports surfaced about these beautiful women getting cheated on by their husbands. Now, my first guest, Shannon, says her husband of 10 years admits to cheating. He claims that if she would lose weight and clean the house better, he wouldn't cheat. Take a look.
Right after we got married, my wife started gaining weight, stopped caring about her body, started eating badly.
My beauty's not enough for Joey.
I want to look good, always. You want your wife to look just as good. And when I met her, she was probably a good 7, 8. And now she's got 3, 4. She went down quite a bit.
I honestly was not even attracted to him when I met him. He was not my type, but after I got to know him, his charm and personality got me hooked. Now, 10 years later, if I didn't know his personality, I would probably think he was hot.
I like to look sexy, be sexy, and be with women that are sexy too. I brush my teeth 3 or 4 times a day. I have to get haircuts all the time and get pedicures. If Shannon would just drop at least 40, 50 pounds, she'd be pretty hot again.
He says I'm fat and that I ate his wife and just spit her out.
Right after we got married, she started gaining weight, and she just kept gaining. I tell her to lose weight all the time. I try to because, it's embarrassing.
I had breast augmentation for Joey, and now he says that my stomach sticks out further than my boobs. He has destroyed my confidence.
Shannon just won't put the effort in to try to lose weight. You won't lose weight? You promised you would. How many times?
I know, I'm obese.
Yes, you are obese.
Joey says that all I do is lie and promise that I'm gonna lose weight, and I will start to try, but when he gives me an ultimatum, that makes me not wanna do it.
If she would follow through, then I'll follow through. I'll be home every night and I'll be good, and I won't be out running around in the streets with women.
Joey thinks that it's okay that he cheats on me with other people because he says I'm too fat and won't lose weight.
Not been attracted to her for a long time, but just wore off, and it wasn't there, never.
Okay, you just watched yourself on video. What's your reaction to that?
Made me feel kind of bad to say that, some of the stuff that I said.
What in there made you go, whoa, that's a little...
The obese part, that was pretty rough.
Yeah. Are you pretty proud of the way you turned out?
I mean, yeah. I was going that way. I was getting pretty heavy. You've seen some of those pictures.
Yeah.
After we first got married, I got a little comfortable and started to get overweight.
You think you're pretty hot tamale now?
I'd say so. I'm pretty conceited, I guess.
Yeah. So you think you got it going on?
Yeah, to me, I do. I think.
And she's not measuring up?
No, she's not. I mean, and like I said, I've tried to motivate her. I've tried the incentives. I don't know. I guess I went around it the wrong way.
Well, how do you feel about this?
Sorry.
That's all right. I think I'd be crying too if my spouse was holding me up to ridicule in that way. What?
I just never seen it like that.
Yeah. How do you feel when he says the things that he says?
Bad.
But what do you say to yourself? Let me
Well,
hear
I
inside.
feel like I am ugly, so I think I must be just fat and ugly.
So he's convinced you
Yeah.
that you're fat and ugly, and does that make you motivated when he says those things to you, or does it cut your legs out from under you?
It's my legs out.
Well, here's what you've had to say about this. You've had to say, looks are very important to me. It's who I am, it's what I do. What does that mean?
I mean, I'm in the fitness business. That's what I do. I do bodybuilding. I personal train people. So I'm around that all day, and that's how I want to live. And I try to, get her to jump on the same boat with me, but she won't. And I've tried different methods, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if now seeing that, I guess I went around it away, and I see she's hurting. But look at the picture when we were married. She was beautiful, and she just kind of let it all go.
Well, you say, quote, Shannon asked for the boob job, and if I paid for the surgery, she promised to lose weight.
Yeah.
So you feel betrayed?
That was a deal she made. She said, we get this done. I promise I'll be in the gym with you, and I'll make this, I'll bring it all together.
He says Shannon was a 7 when you first met. You weren't an 8 or a 9 or 10, you were a 7. And he says, now you're a 3.
That's fine, but I disagree with what he just said because he is a personal trainer. He does work at a gym. I'm not allowed to go there because he's embarrassed. He doesn't want me to go there, so he doesn't even help me. He doesn't involve me in anything. So how am I supposed to get interested in it to do it when I'm completely cut out of it all?
Yeah. What were you when you got married? You said she was a 7. What were you?
Yeah, what were you?
Well, I was probably a 4. In some of those pictures, I was pretty skinny and bony when we first got married, I guess. I didn't work out at all.
Yeah.
And then further on, I got pretty big myself.
Well, I think I was a 10. You were a 5.
You were beautiful. You were beautiful when we got married.
You say, and this is a quote, Shannon comes on to me and tries to have sex with me, but I am not sexually attracted to her. True?
True.
I tell Shannon she needs to lose weight because she got so big and it's embarrassing. I was a 5 when we met, and now I'm a 9. So you give yourself a 9?
Yes,
Yeah.
true, very true.
How about your personality? What do you give
My
that?
personality, to other people, it's pretty good. I mean, I guess I'm pretty rough on her.
How about your values, your sensitivity, the depth of your personality?
My sensitivity, I'm not very sensitive.
Yeah,
That's just not in me.
yeah. Do you think that you're judging her in a superficial way?
I'd say so.
Are
But
you a
like
good
I said,
trainer?
she's made all these promises. And when I bought her equipment, our garage is full of equipment. I mean, you couldn't fit any more exercise equipment in our garage. Ellipticals, stair mills, treadmills, weight benches, weights, yoga balls. We've got it all. And most of the time, the kids play with it.
Are you
She
a good
never did.
trainer?
Yes,
Are you a smart guy?
yes.
If you're a good trainer and you're a smart guy, how come you can't motivate your wife?
I don't know. I can motivate everybody, and a lot of people tell you that around me. But with her, nothing works. And she'll eat McDonald's and hide food and stuff. She does a lot of stuff to go against me.
Okay, and
So
how
you can't
about
help
you? Are
nobody.
you conducting yourself with integrity?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Joey says in a perfect world, he would have a different woman every day of the week. Here's why.
Joey promised that when we got married that he wouldn't cheat or see any of these women.
I started seeing other people right after we got married, pretty much. I probably had about 4 or 5 affairs.
I think Joey has cheated on me with probably more than 100 women. I can describe at least 24. The mother of his child, a girl he'd went to school with, a girl he met at a club, a girl his cousin hooked him up with, 2 of his friends' ex-girlfriends, 2 that were older women, like probably my mom's age.
You allow it. You always take me back no matter what, who cares? If I could just do whatever I wanted to, it would be new woman every day. I'm never afraid to approach any woman. When I first meet a woman, I start from the point I see them, before I even talk to them, going up and down them. Their hair, their eyes, their skin color, if they have an accent. I'm already putting it together in my head, If I could tell if she's gonna be a little spicy, I like that.
My family didn't want me to date him because they said he was a player.
I mean, I'm gonna live my life the way I wanna live it.
Is that a true statement? I'm gonna live my life the way I wanna live it?
True.
Why did you get married?
When we got married, I'd had a lot of things going on in my life. I wasn't stable at all, and she came in the picture, and she was beautiful. You can see in those pictures, she was so pretty and wholesome. I mean, that's why I didn't give her such a high number. She was just a 7 because she was just a good, wholesome woman, I didn't know all the bad stuff, that she had with her ex-husband and stuff. I just knew her when I met her, and she was good. And at the time, she was real nurturing. I needed that. And it wasn't shortly long after that I figured out, really wasn't for me.
So you used her at a time in life that you needed nurturing. You needed someone to minister to you, to help you, to get you together. And so you used her at that time for her nurturing character, and then when you didn't need that anymore, then she was less valuable to you. Is that about it?
About it. I wouldn't say it in those words. I didn't use her. She was there for me. I mean, didn't go
Well,
out.
you said you weren't real stable at the
Yeah, I
time,
wasn't
that you
stable.
didn't have it together, and that she was very nurturing and very wholesome, and you were drawn to
Yeah,
that.
I had
and
some-
then after you kind of got it together, you said, okay, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, I had some very dramatic stuff happen before I met her, right before. So
Yeah, so she came along at a good time.
Okay.
And you needed her to help you heal, to help you get through that difficult stuff.
Yes, sir.
And she did.
She did.
She was there for you.
For the first part, yeah, she was. She was good and wholesome. Like I said, we didn't We didn't even sleep together till after we were married, and I never met a girl like that in my life. You know, most of them, first night, you know, yeah. She waited till we were married. So she was good, wholesome.
Yeah, so she waited till you were married, and then she had 2 of your children.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Over the years.
And then you decided, you know, you're just not enough for me anymore. You want something else.
No, that was before we even had children. I started, you know, backtracking a little bit.
But this is a mother of your children
That's
right
not what
now.
he tells me, but that's what he did.
What? What
I
did he
mean, none of this. I mean, he didn't tell me that.
Tell you?
I would have gotten the wedding annulled if he didn't want to be with me after we got married and have kids. That's not what he tells me.
But you did marry her, and she was there for you at the time you needed her. Then she did have your children, and now she's the mother of your children, and you're basically just saying, you know, you're just not hot enough for me.
Basically. And I'm manipulative. I'll admit that. You know, I did use her somewhat.
Yeah. Are you doing steroids?
No.
Have you done steroids?
No. I mean, I go to the doctor, I get on, I had real bad knee surgery. I was on growth hormone for a while. That the doctor prescribed to me. So, I mean, that's not a steroid though. And I take a lot of supplements, and I spend a lot of money on supplements and food. My food bill's about $40 a day.
But you're not doing steroids?
No, sir.
Never have? And would you tell me if you had?
Probably not.
I suspect not. Joey shared some shocking news with Shannon yesterday about the status of their marriage. We're going to find out what that was when we come back.
You wanted to get remarried last night. You said you want to get remarried while we're here. You want to deny that too on tape?
You're crazy. That was a joke. I like to play a lot. Funny guy.
He does.
I lie.
He does.
All right. Disgusting, arrogant, pig. These are just a few words Shannon uses to describe her cheating husband. Now, yesterday when we were interviewing the couple, Joey dropped this bombshell on his wife.
Joey and I have been married 10 years in February.
After the first 6 months, it was just like a joke. If someone says, oh, are you married? I'm like, no. There's no certain woman in my life that I'm completely devoted to. I'm not devoted to Shannon either. I don't consider myself being married at all. She does, but I don't.
Well, then you need to get a divorce because I'll go find somebody that does want to be married. My reaction to him saying I don't consider myself married was quite astonishing because I never heard him say that. So I was just like, wow, so why'd you get married then?
What pulls me back to her is the girls. If I didn't have any kids, there's no way I'd be tied down with any woman, ever. She usually sabotages most relationships that I move in and move out. Like,
Oh, it's my fault because I lied to the women?
Well, so what? You like to bust me out.
Well, you should bust yourself out because you shouldn't be with them when you're married. If you want to be with them, you divorce me and you go be with them. I want an ultimatum. I want him to either go get help and try to work on this or end it.
Okay, did I just wake up in the twilight zone here? Wait, you say if you don't want this, then why don't you get a divorce? Why are you waiting for him to decide what to do with your life? Did he just criticize you on that tape for messing up his relationships with the women he's cheating with?
Yes.
Did I hear that right?
But
Did
like
you
you
say
said-
she bust you out? How dare she come and tell your mistress something that upsets her with you? Did that conversation happen?
Like I said, she allows a lot of it. I mean, I don't know a lot of
Like
men and
he
women that
said,
wouldn't do
he's
what I do when she
manipulative.
allows it.
He
If you allow it every time.
manipulates everything, and I didn't even know he felt that way. That's not what he
Oh,
tells
come
me.
on. Now you got it.
I mean, I guess.
You're a bright girl. Come on. You're an intelligent woman. He has said that that one of the reasons he does this is because you always take him back, so why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? Most men would.
Really?
Most men and women. Even a lot of people here, told us that.
Okay, so let me get this right because
you can have your cake and eat it too. Why not?
I'm just trying to be sure I've got my mind around this because it's a little hard to embrace. You're saying you were criticizing her because she says things to the women you're cheating with that cause you trouble with those women.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I know. That's what I think.
Don't you?
They want to fight me, beat me up because it's all me.
Does that
I don't
sound
get it.
incredibly ridiculous when you hear it said back to you?
Oh yeah, I would
That your
never do
wife
that.
has the audacity to say things to the mistresses that cause you trouble, and so you criticize her for busting you out.
I mean, if she's allowing it, then, and like I said, I've left a few times, moved out completely, and then got divorce papers, and we've tried to do this, and we ended up, you know.
I don't know why.
Well, Shannon was very upset by text messages that Joey supposedly sent to his mistress the night they arrived in LA for the show. Now, Shannon says that these messages were forwarded to her cell phone by your mistress. You aware of this?
Yeah, I was aware of it.
Here's what you sent to your mistress after you got here to LA. Quote, I love you, trust me, I'm not doing anything. I will give you my check. What does that mean? What check?
Just I don't even know. I don't think I sent that one, but I don't know what the check means.
Does that mean your paycheck?
Maybe.
What?
I'm not for sure on that one.
Come on,
The
you
dog part, I
say
remember
you do
saying
stuff
that.
because she just allows you to get by with anything. I'm not her. I'm asking you a straight question. Does that mean your paycheck, you're going to give her your paycheck?
Not my whole paycheck, a check.
Okay, so you do know what it's talking
Yes.
about. So what you just told me was
Yeah.
okay. All right, so let me
She
show
was
you.
one of the dogs.
Okay. You go on and you say, please, please stop. I'm sorry. You told me I could go. I will buy you a dog and give you money for rent and divorce. Please. Why can't you trust me? All I want is us and your family, baby. That's it. I swear I love you with all my heart. Do you want me to just come home, baby? I love you. I don't want to fight. I love you more than life. Stop. You sent that to your mistress from here once you got here.
It sounds a lot better with you saying it, though.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't look amused. What did you think when you read that? And his mistress forwarded
Well, I
this
was
to you.
extremely angry, but he does the same thing to me. It's just crazy. He tells everybody the same thing, but none of us the truth.
September 26th, you sent a text message to your wife that said, really, I want you. Just sick of fighting. You won't do anything I ask you. Please stop. You want to throw it all away over a whore? Please stop. Whore? Why are you tripping over a whore? I didn't move in with anybody, just sick of you. Taking a break from all your fake promises and lies. I don't want her, okay? I want you to be normal. You don't do anything I asked you. I love you. I'm not fighting. I said I was sorry. I'm out drinking, so do whatever. I give up. I hope I die. I'm a loser.
I was upset when I said that.
I caused him a fight with his mistress.
Okay, is the whore you're talking about in here this woman that you're...
Yeah.
I don't know probably one of them.
Yes, it is. Don't lie. Just be honest. We're here.
No, because she gonna watch this show.
Oh, she is. she
gonna watch
is,
this
for
show.
She gonna
sure.
watch this show, and so she knows what you're telling your wife about
I even
her.
showed her that in Walmart. She doesn't care, though, apparently.
Does this seem at all reasonable and healthy to you?
No, it's not. But I mean, I don't know what normal is. If someone allows you to do it over and over, I mean.
Well, if somebody allowed you to go over to my office and rob my desk, would you do that?
No, that's breaking the law. I don't break the law. I mean, that's a little different.
But if I allowed you to do it, would you go over there and rob my desk? So you do have some compass of your own where you don't blame her or somebody else. You have some compass of your own that says this is right or wrong.
Yeah.
Well, Shannon has allowed Joey to cheat for 10 years, according to him. Says he always takes him back, so why not? She also put up with one of my marriage deal breakers. We're going to talk about that when we come back.
I'm not scared of Dr. Phil.
I'm not saying you're scared, but you don't like to hear the truth. The truth hurts.
The truth would hurt you.
I know it's everybody. Everybody but you.
Well, Shannon says she wants her husband to stop criticizing her looks, stop cheating with the women that he thinks are hotter than she is. Is there a point where you say, I've had enough?
I have.
So
You know,
he
he tells
just-
me all these lies and promises that he's going to change. A lot of the stuff I didn't even know he was thinking because he's not honest with me about.
So he
anything.
can just pretty much tell you anything, and you'll go along with
I
it?
hate to say that, but apparently I have.
I mean, is your self-esteem
Yeah, it's already is.
that low that do you think nobody else would want you?
That's what that's what he tells me.
It's called self-esteem. I don't know how anyone
Yeah, you
else can
say
bring
that,
down your self-esteem.
but you have ruined my self-esteem. I did have self-esteem when I met
It's
you,
your self-esteem.
but I don't have it anymore.
Well, you've certainly given her lots of input to contemplate with regard to her worth and value to you as a man. I mean, you're the person in this world that she has hooked up with and said, okay, this is the man I want to have children with, I want to make my home with, and I'm going to love him and trust him and walk the aisle with him and take the vows with him. And he's now telling me I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated, I'm not good enough, and he would rather be with someone else. Now, is that going to help her manage her self-esteem, or is it going to make it harder for her to manage her
This
self-esteem?
wasn't her first rodeo, as your words. She's been married before and went through all the same thing that she
Really?
went through with me
I was
with her
17
ex-husband.
and I was divorced by the time I was 18.
This is the only time I've ever been married.
Well, Shannon says that Joey has been seeing the same mistress on and off for 4 years. Now, last weekend, he entered his first bodybuilding competition, and he told Shannon that nobody was going with him. He did not want any distractions. So, was that truthful? Did you go alone?
Yeah, I mean, there were some friends showed up. I had a guy come up from Alabama to help put my tan on and stuff. And there was a few girls showed up there that were friends. But most of the time, I was by myself.
Well, this woman was spotted in the crowd at the bodybuilding competition. Now, she looks a lot like the woman in the beach and football game photos.
With my camera in her hand.
With your camera in her hand.
There was probably around 10 other girls with us, too.
We're not talking
that's
about
the
the other
mistress of
9.
the
We're
whore.
talking about this one.
That's one that I talked to.
So you were with her at this competition?
She was there,
Did you go to dinner with her?
along with about 20 other people.
So you didn't go alone. There were distractions. You just didn't want her there, did you? I mean, come on.
After
What's the
the
point in
weeks
lying?
and
What-
weeks of me
True.
cooking for
Yeah, true.
hours
What's the
for
point in
him,
lying now? I mean,
preparing
for God's
everything.
sakes, if you're going to lie, you should have started before now.
True, I didn't want her there.
So here's the deal. You have a definition of marriage that I assume involves commitment and fidelity and being treated with dignity and respect and all. And that's just not your definition of this relationship, right? You're not committed to her.
No,
You're not going to be faithful to her.
no.
You are going to continue to see this woman, that if she doesn't throw all your stuff away while you're out here with your wife that she resents, and or other women, you're going to continue to see other women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything else that you need to know?
No, I want him to sign the divorce papers that he says he won't sign.
Oh, I signed.
Okay, well, you will then, because it's on TV. You're signing them.
Okay.
I had them drawn up last time.
So
did
next,
I.
that deal breaker that I mentioned, we're going to talk about that and how it figures into this divorce when we come back.
Joey has been mentally, physically, and verbally abusive. The first year of our relationship, he started throwing and breaking pictures, dropped one of my TVs on the floor. I literally walk on eggshells because I don't want to make him mad. So I try to keep everything fine and do everything he says so that he doesn't get mad. I was supposed to be cleaning, and instead I was painting the columns because I was having a family reunion, and he was mad because I wasn't cleaning. That's when he choked me, punched me, kicked me. I didn't do anything, I just went back to painting. He's been okay lately, but I never know. I've been seeing too many men kill their wives, and I don't want my kids to not have me. So it does worry me.
What do you say about that?
That's a little overdrawn, a little exaggerated there, I think. But
Okay, well, give me the accurate version.
I admit I have been aggressive before. I'm an aggressive person, and not just with her, with everyone. I admit that I'm a little aggressive.
Well, let's define a little aggressive. Have you hit this woman?
Not like hit. Maybe been rough with.
What's a not hit?
Not like punched her. No, nobody.
But you have been physically
I've been
abusive with
aggressive,
her.
yes.
You say aggressive, I say abusive. Have you imposed your physical
She's
will
been
on
abusive
her?
with me. She's hit me in the mouth with rings and stuff, cut my gums before. She's been abusive too. It doesn't just take one, it takes two.
Well,
She's hit me before.
okay, wait a minute.
She's floored me in Walmart before for saying something.
There's a different standard here. I mean, you have been very quick to tell me that you're a weightlifter and a bodybuilder and a trainer. Do you think there is a bit of an imbalance of power here between you and her when it gets into a physical altercation? Yes. I mean, are you telling me this woman's been whooping your ass?
She's dropped me a
would
few
like to.
times. She's hit me. She's hit me in
I mean,
the.
come on, this is not a
She's hit
joke.
me- She's hit me down low a few times pretty hard.
This is not a joke. If you've imposed your physical will on this woman, if you have hit her, if you've been aggressive with her, that's wrong. You need to keep your hands off of her or any woman in anger. You don't want to do that. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
That's not becoming
That's
to
not
you.
right. And I admit, when I was younger, I was a lot worse. I've got better as I've got older. She said that too. I mean, I have got better. And I know I need help with that. You know, I'm aggressive.
Well, what have you done with your mistress in terms of physical?
You know, same stuff. We've been aggressive too. She's every relationship I've been in, I've had a little complications and fights and arguments and brawls, if you want to call them that.
And you think that's just part of being in a relationship?
No, I don't. I think it's abnormal, and I know I need help with that. I admit that. I accept that.
So you've gotten physical with your wife, you've gotten physical with your mistress, you've gotten physical with other women.
Mm-hmm.
What you call aggressive, what I call abusive.
I'm usually not that way until you put your hands on me. If anyone puts their hands on me, I don't care who they are, I'm gonna react quickly.
Well, here's what your mistress had to say. She said, this past Sunday, he got mad at Shannon, took it out on me, threw a lighter, grabbed me by the throat, lifted me up, threw me down, bent me over the sink,
That's not true.
and stabbed me in the leg.
She said that? I don't believe that.
Well, let me read it again
You
so
told me
you
you did
can
it.
go through it. This past Sunday, he got mad at Shannon, took it out on me. He threw a lighter, grabbed me by the throat, lifted me up, threw me down, bent me over the sink, and stabbed me in the leg.
She allows it all too.
Did that happen?
No.
Well, let's work backwards. Did you stab her in the leg?
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
How
right
did
there,
she get stabbed in the leg?
I don't know. I'd like to hear that story myself.
Did she get stabbed in the leg?
No, not by me.
Her leg's not cut?
No.
So she's making that up.
Yeah.
So your mistress is a liar. Mm-hmm. Did you throw a lighter at her?
I threw a lighter.
Did you grab her by the throat?
No.
Did you lift her up?
No.
What did happen?
I threw a lighter. She screamed at me. We fought, and then she was storming out, and I grabbed her before she stormed out the house, and that was it. And then we sat back down, and then finished watching the movie. We argued for a minute, and then we went back to watching the movie.
She says you're very violent. Is that?
I've admitted that.
You know, this can get you in a lot of trouble if you hurt someone. I mean, even if you don't mean it.
It has got me in trouble before. I've been in trouble before. I've tried to change, and I've tried to redirect, and that's why a lot of the reason I stay in the gym and trying to get into MMA fighting, so it kind of keeps me an outlet, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan of MMA. I know all of those guys, and they have real standards of conduct about what they do outside the ring and outside the cage.
They didn't get there that way, you know. They had to wait. They had to get there somehow, to where they're at.
Okay.
They're like pit bull dogs, all of them. They just need a direction.
Yeah, I know these guys, and I know the people that manage the league, and I'm telling you, that's a problem. You can't be doing that stuff outside the ring and expect to be inside. You know that. Mm-hmm. And if you don't, you need to do some homework, because I'm going to tell you that's true.
Yeah, I know. And I'm trying, like I said, I've tried to work on it. I'm getting better. It's not a overnight thing. I just can't change what I learned my whole life.
All right, we got to take a quick break.
One thing that always bugs me about the house is, like, I like stuff to be really nice. If I go out and spend so much money on this furniture, take care of it. If you're gonna do laundry, put it up.
I dust every day. I vacuum, I sweep, I make the beds every day. I would have to go over it with like a fine-tooth comb to ever make him happy.
Let's get to the bottom line here. What are you going to do about this?
Well, I want a divorce if that's how he feels, and that's what we need to do.
Did you try to intimidate her yesterday at the shoot about what she was allowed to say and not allowed to say?
I just said, don't let them coach you into anything.
I'm trying to help you here.
I've had a lot of rough stuff. I grew up in Detroit streets with a single mother that worked, you know, and went to school. I was home alone most of my life.
But you do have the ability to make choices now. Don't let the suit fool you. You know, I was homeless when I was 15. I've lived on the streets. I get that we are shaped by our experiences.
And I've tried to change. I mean, look, I've came a long way.
You know, your father had a lot of trouble. You say your mother told you you only live once, so have fun, son. But fun is not inflicting pain and agony on other people. You can't feel good about seeing the pain in her eyes. And I know you can make choices. And you can either live in the moment and you can say, you know, I'm all buff and look good. Well, you know, you get older. You get older, gravity kicks in.
It already has.
You know. But you know, there comes a point when you have to say there's more to the measure of a man than how macho he is or how much he can accumulate. And you know, I wake up every morning and ask myself, what can I do today to make my wife's life better? What can I do today to make my children's life better? I take those things very seriously, and I'm not perfect at it. I mean, there are days I get in trouble. You know, I'll be impatient or not do the right thing, but you got to set up a target and you got to move towards it. You need to be honest with her about it, and you know, he's telling you he's done. He's been done a long time. He's ashamed of you. He's embarrassed of you. That's why I didn't take you anywhere. He doesn't want to walk in. You're not the arm candy that you think is befitting your image, right? She got heavy having your kids.
Yep.
You know that.
She had kids before we
I
had
looked
kids.
fine.
She looked fine.
You want to show that bathing suit picture?
Well, let's have you deliver a couple, and
Yeah, let's have you even not delivering a couple.
it gets harder.
Yeah,
And, you know, come on, you're a trainer. It gets harder.
Oh yeah,
you
it
know?
does. But you got to stay on top of it.
There's a lot more to the makeup of this woman than what she weighs today. If you got burned tomorrow and your face was all scarred, should she dump you because you ain't hot anymore?
No.
So what are you going to do here?
I went to sign divorce papers and
Move on. Yeah. Right back. At this point, you're choosing a lifestyle over supporting your marriage and a lifestyle over living with your daughters every day. This mistress you're involved with, you're going to buy a puppy and all this stuff, she don't want to raise your girls. And it's not going to matter because she's not going to allow it. So you make choices. And if you choose that lifestyle, then you choose to give up over here. You know that. You know, you clearly have anger issues, true?
True.
You have impulse control issues.
True.
And you have marital issues that are huge.
True.
And you know, I'm willing to make some resources available to you to work on those things if you want to do that. I do not recommend couples counseling for you two at this point. I'm telling you, it is a waste of time. You need to find yourself. You need to get a spine implanted in your back and stand up for yourself and your girls and your family. And you need to do that with some real commitment, and I will help you with resources to find your way back to that, and I will help you. And then if there's a point at which you can come together, then I think that would be great. Take this help, Joey, before you ruin your life. This is a mother of your children, and if you want to have a chance to be a family and to be a father, you need to be willing to sit down and do some work on you. So let me try to get you some help with that.
Okay.
I mean, it's worth it, and your girls are worth it.
Sure.
Fair enough?
Fair enough. I accept that.
All right. Be right back. All right, we're going to be staying in close contact with everyone in this situation to ensure that everybody here is on a positive track, moving in a right direction. And my greatest fear is that you go off and do something just reflexively out of anger that is going to wind up getting you in a lot of trouble. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to the father of your daughters. And, you know, your mistress told us things that you probably don't like her telling us. But, you know, you can't go home and retaliate against her. I mean, it's time to calm down and let's try to get some things moving in the right direction. Fair enough? I mean,
That's
you
what
know
I want.
that.
That's why I wrote.
I'm sorry?
I said, that's why I wrote, because I want help. I want to.
Well, yeah, I don't want something to happen bad to either one of y'all. So everybody take a deep breath and we'll work on this because y'all are both worth it and your girls are certainly worth it. So everybody stay calm.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.